What is going on? I can't even tell if my... Hold on one second. Alright, well, welcome back to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes Day by Day. Thanks for being here. A lot of stuff. Today is, I just want to let you know. I do this recording like a week, 10 days ahead, sometimes. We even get up to 2 weeks ahead of time. And I just want to take the time to tell you now that today's kind of one of the days that I regret not being able to go live. Because by the time you're seeing this, everything that I'm going to talk about, or everything that I'm going to want to talk about, is going to be over. A lot of it is going to be, yeah, that's old news. And I don't know how to do this. One of the things I was going to address in this is I got a comment on a video. I don't even know when it was from. Some guy's like, you run 5 accounts. How do you do that? Where do you find the time? And time was going to be one of the things that I talked about, because we just got, or like I said, a little bit ago for you guys, but for me it's like today it happened, where Sarah says that she's not going to be playing the game any longer because of her son and work. I could probably nuance that down, but it's a fact for some people. This game, it's funny. It's funny because I watch Arnold's reaction to Sarah stepping away or quitting the game. And he was saying this game has too much to do. I don't know how many of you were around for Lord of the Rings, Heroes of Middle-earth. And their big complaint in that game was there was not enough to do. And before I started this game, I played a game called Disney Sorcerer's Arena, which is a game that I absolutely loved, which is a game that I think should have been huge. It could have been, it should have been huge. But whoever, after EA bought the game from the guys that originally developed it, Glue Entertainment, and the rest is history. The game is now shut down. It started during COVID in March of 2020, and it ended in, I think, the end of June of this year. And it should have been massive. And the big thing is, for me, if you're wondering about how I play this game, I'm not hung up on the details of territory war. I don't. I go in, I assign my Geo Omicron, which this account doesn't have a Geo Omicron, but the ones that I have a Geo Omicron on, Apocalypse Omicron, I assign those, and then I assign, usually my bounty hunters, then my fleet for defense, and I just leave it, and I let it run until it's over. And you can think whatever you want to about me, that's okay. Okay. I don't take GAC seriously. Why? Because I don't have that kind of time. That doesn't mean I don't try. I'm just not one of the people that is going to rack my brain trying to see every angle and min-max and go for everything. And now I'm not going to say, I'm like, if you're PvP, cool. I'll go in and hey, I won my match, by the way, GC today. But if you're one of those people that that you're Mr. PvP, congratulations. I wish nothing but the best for you. I hope you I hope you're enjoying Kyber, everything. Am I trying to climb to Kyber? I'm not gonna sweat it if I don't. Because for me, I enjoy building raid teams. I enjoy conquest, and that's the way Sarah was. Sarah was not into JC. She was really into conquest and, even conquest, where she was in conquest, where she was like, hey, this is, she would go through and make these guides about how to beat conquest and how to get everything, how to get gold crate. It's like, that's awesome. But, and it's not like I'm not going to try to achieve that. It's just like, you have to make choices. To make choices. And that's what a lot of people don't like to do. Another thing about today, as I mentioned, why I'm sad that this is not live, is because we just came out of Hurricane Helene, I think. Um, I'm from the South. A lot of my friends had some close calls with the hurricane. And then but I just spent the last 30 minutes watching videos from Boone and Asheville, and there's a homesteading YouTube channel called Sow the Land. And if you're not into homesteading, I get it. But these are people that moved from California. They bought a land outside of Asheville, and they wanted to raise their family and just live off the land. And I checked their Instagram, and they posted a video 2 days ago before the storm started, and they have this giant rain capturing thing with like that can hold like 1,000 gallons of water. This was 2 days ago, and I'm filming this on the 28th. So this took place on the 26th of September. And the guy's like, yeah, our 1,000-gallon rain drum is almost full. And they were still going to have 2 more days of rain. And they live on a 14 acres farmstead outside of Asheville. Hopefully by the time this video goes live, hopefully I will know that they're okay. But right now, I don't know. There are a lot of people at Appalachian State, a lot of people Asheville. So Chimney Rock is totally wiped out. But yeah, choices matter. Choices matter. I don't want to get into all that because, well, I do, because choices matter. Elections matter. And sometimes things happen in elections that causes things to happen that affect the lives and games, and like what happened with DSA and what happened with Heroes of Middle Earth. What happened that way? And I've been playing this game for 18, 19 months now. Whether we make it to as long as DSA did, I don't know. I'm enjoying making daily content. I want to get, I'm building the reason I'm building my roster, this roster, the way I want it, that I'm building it, is because I want to do it this way. I'm not concerned about JC. I'm just not. That's everybody else's thing. Everybody else plays JC. Nooch, Arnold, Scribble, they all play JC. I'm not going to say that I'm I play GAC. There are people that beeline GLs because they're interested in GAC. It's like, okay, well, I'm going to do this over here. And granted, in my daily video, I'm belining a GL just because I've never done it before. I want to see what all, It's like, oh, I feel like I'm going to get there and I'm going to be like, yeah, I got a GL. And people, I mean, the way I think, it's like, GLs are the end all be all of existence. And it's like, it's, but you need to have all these relic characters. Then you have to save up flipping 6 Zetas worth. And it's like, on this account, I've been saving Zetas for, how long? And we're going to assign some here in a few days. Whenever we get to day 530, which I haven't, hopefully I'll have my rhyme ripped around it. But right now it's like, I'm, I'll upload and I'll render a bunch of videos one day, and then I'll take a couple of days and play something else. And then it's like, oh, I need to render a bunch of videos, and I'll get down to where I like have 2 left, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to do those tomorrow. And then I never do. And then the next thing I know, it's 5 days later, and I'm like, oh crap, I need to do some videos. I need to do some work. I need to, and that's just the nature of things. But, I have one son. We have a daughter that we have custody of, and that's, she doesn't look like us. And we have a foster son who's 15 months, something like that. And his mom just lives. His mom is in a house just down the way, and she's a fine person. I'm hopeful that she'll get him back sometime soon. But she ultimately makes choices, and because of a choice that she made a month ago, she doesn't have as much time as she was having previously with him. And she has to prove that she can make good choices if she wants to get this kid back. And we're fully in her corner. We love the boy, but but time is famous riddle. What does everybody something everybody needs but nobody has enough of, or everybody takes for granted but everybody never has enough, something like that. And the answer, of course, is time. Because we take this, I mean, and you can make your own decisions for yourself about what you feel about Galaxy of Heroes. I happen to be in a place right now where I feel like it's a fun thing that I play. I get to talk to you guys. Sometimes I get heavy, like this. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I complain about things that I wish I can control that I can't control. And that's another thing that I also struggle with, just like I'm sure a lot of you do. Especially if you're in Nashville or Western North Carolina. And yeah, we got a decision to make here in a few days. And I have high hopes that a lot of you will make the right decision. But can I control your decision? No. And it's your decision. It's your decision. And I hope you, there's a time to take stuff seriously, and there's a time to have fun and joke around, and that's what I'm trying to communicate to my kids, because my son is 5 and he's about to lose the first tooth, and my daughter's 4, and then we have our 15-month-old boy, 15-month, not 15-year-old little boy, and we just gotta do the best we can with the time we're given. And if that means you want to play DSA, if you want, TSA, I wish. Swgoh, do it. But if you're not into GSA like me, don't worry about it. If you can contribute to territory wars, contribute. If you love that, do that. But don't poo-poo people for wishing there were conquest Omicrons or raid Omicrons because you don't like conquest or raid. That just means you don't have those are Omicrons you don't have to worry about. You can save Omicrons for stuff that you actually care about. But there's nothing wrong with conquest Omicrons, territory war Omicrons, territory battle Omicrons, raid Omicrons. Because somebody needs a raid Omicron. Somebody needs a territory war Omicron. Somebody needs a conquest Omicron. And there are a lot of GEC Omicrons, and there will always be, because everybody else that makes YouTube videos, they're like, oh, we need more territory war Omicrons, and it's like, bro, everybody else is watching this, right? And if they're into GEC like you're into GEC, guess what they're going to have? A GEC Omicron. Facts. But yeah, if my account, I do it because I enjoy it. If at some point I don't, then we'll figure something else out. But for today, that's not the case. Anyway, thanks for the time. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, as always, let me know. God bless. Hope you're doing well. Hold the line, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.